Ever felt like your body's off, but can't explain why? A dull ache in your lower back, random puffiness around your eyes, or a weird taste in your mouth? If yes, then listen up. These aren't random quirks. They could be your kidneys crying for your help. You don't need to wait for a full-blown health crisis to realize something's wrong. Across the Philippines, close to 880,000 individuals are already relying on dialysis just to survive. What you ignore today could cost you everything tomorrow. But you don't need to panic because in this video we're calling out 12 urgent signs your kidneys need backup. Now, if your body's been dropping hints, this is the wake-up call you can't afford to miss. Let's begin with Number 12. Brown, red, or purple urine. You step into the bathroom, and boom! Your urine's not its usual light yellow. It's deep brown, rusty red, or even has a weird purplish tint. That's not a hydration hiccup, it's your kidneys throwing up a flare. These filters are supposed to keep your blood clean and waste-free. But when they're under pressure or damaged, blood can leak straight into the mix. That means those rich colors you're seeing, they're not random, they're blood. And your kidneys are begging you to notice. Even the amount might shrink. Barely anything comes out or you go way less than usual. That slowdown isn't just about fluids. It's your kidneys stalling, struggling to do their job. They're the unsung heroes in your body, but they don't shout, they signal. And when that signal's hiding in the toilet bowl, it's time we stop brushing it off. Color changes like this aren't just weird. They're warnings, real ones, and catching them early could change everything. Number 11. Foamy or bubbly urine. Ever flushed and caught a strange sight? Your urine looking like someone poured beer into the toilet? Those thick bubbles aren't just quirky. That foamy finish is your kidneys whispering something's off. When the filtration system gets sloppy, it starts letting protein sneak out. And protein, when it hits the toilet water, fizzes up like a science fair gone wrong. It's not about what you drank, it's about what your kidneys failed to hold back. Here's the deal. Your kidneys are built to keep the good stuff in, like protein, and push the waste out. But when they're breaking down, they let precious nutrients slip through the cracks. That's where the bubbles come in. It might seem harmless at first, but protein in your urine is a major sign that those filters are getting weak. And when protein's leaking, it's not just your kidneys, your whole system starts paying the price. So if you're flushing foam on the regular, don't shrug it off. Your kidneys might be waving a big, bubbly warning. Alright, now let's move into something that hits just as hard. This next one might seem small at first, but it speaks volumes about what your kidneys are going through. Number 10. Upset, stomach, nausea, vomiting. The sudden urge to vomit with no food poisoning or flu in sight, that's not just your gut acting up, it could be your kidneys drowning in waste. When they start to lag, toxins build up fast. Normally, your kidneys filter out all the junk that your body doesn't need. But once that process slows, waste spills into your bloodstream and your stomach feels it first. You might lose your appetite completely. Foods you used to enjoy suddenly taste off, or you can't even think about eating without feeling sick. It's not in your head, your body's trying to protect you. It's reacting to what your kidneys couldn't filter. This kind of nausea doesn't pass with ginger tea or crackers. It lingers, wears you down, and can even lead to unplanned weight loss. If you're feeling off for days and can't trace it back to something obvious, don't ignore it. That queasy stomach might just be your kidneys waving the white flag from deep inside. Number 9. Food tastes like metal. Ever taken a bite of your favorite food and it suddenly tastes metallic? Like someone sprinkled your meal with loose change? That's not your taste buds being dramatic, it's your kidneys falling behind. When waste builds up in your blood, it messes with your entire system, including how you taste and smell. That metallic aftertaste? It's your body reacting to toxins your kidneys failed to clear out. You might also notice meat turning your stomach, or your appetite just disappearing altogether. That's not picky eating, it's your body trying to avoid what it can't handle. And when you eat less, especially without meaning to, the weight loss isn't healthy, it's warning level. Your sense of taste is directly tied to what your kidneys are letting slide through. So if your mouth starts telling you something's off, pay attention. It's not just a weird craving shift or a bad batch of food, it's your kidneys talking. and they're not whispering anymore. Let's keep going, because the next sign isn't just noticeable, it's personal. If your body's been acting a little off in this way, don't look the other way. Number 8. Swelling in hands or feet. Have you ever glanced down and wondered why your socks are suddenly leaving deep marks? Or feel your rings fitting tighter out of nowhere? That puffiness isn't random, and it's not just about salt. When your kidneys start slipping, they can't keep up with the extra fluid in your system. Instead of clearing it out, your body holds onto it. And that excess fluid, it pools in the softest spots, your feet, ankles, hands, and even your lower legs. The reason's simple: healthy kidneys regulate your fluid balance, but when they're underperforming, that balance crumbles. Your bloodstream turns into a traffic jam of fluid, with nowhere to go but down. You feel heavier, slower, and sometimes even numb in the swollen areas. It's not just discomfort, it's a red alert. Your kidneys aren't filtering or flushing properly, and that visible swelling is proof. If the bloating's creeping in without warning, don't just chalk it up to a long day. That's your body signaling kidney trouble loud and clear. Number 7. Trouble thinking clearly. You sit down to focus, but the words blur. You forget simple things, lose your train of thought mid-sentence, or feel like your brain's stuck in molasses. Sound familiar? That mental haze might not be burnout. It could be your kidneys cutting corners. When they slow down, anemia can follow, which means less oxygen gets to your brain, and less oxygen? That's a fast track to fuzzy thinking, forgetfulness, and sluggish concentration. Your kidneys do more than filter waste. They help your body make red blood cells by producing a hormone called EPO. When that hormone drops, so do your oxygen levels. And the first place that feels the drop? Your head. You might feel spaced out, slow to react, or just not like yourself. It's not just stress or a bad night's sleep. It could be something much deeper. If your clarity keeps slipping, your kidneys could be behind the fog, silently affecting your mind more than you ever expected. Ready for the next clue? Your kidneys might be slipping under the radar. This next one shows up in a spot most people ignore until it becomes impossible to miss. Number 6. Shortness of breath after very little effort. When you walk across the room or climb a short flight of stairs, and suddenly you're gasping like you ran a marathon. That shortness of breath isn't just about being out of shape. When your kidneys start falling behind, they trigger two major problems: fluid overload and anemia. First, when excess fluid isn't cleared out, it can back up into your lungs. Breathing feels heavier, tighter, and uncomfortable, even with minimal effort. Then there's the oxygen problem. Your kidneys help your body produce red blood cells, which carry oxygen. When they're not pulling their weight, your red blood cell count drops. That's anemia, and it starves your body and especially your lungs of the oxygen they need. So what feels like random breathlessness might be your kidneys setting off an internal chain reaction. If you catch yourself constantly needing to rest or breathing harder than usual, don't just brush it off. It's your body's early signal that your kidneys aren't just tired, they're in trouble. Number 5. Fatigue. Being tired all of the time. You wake up tired, midday hits, and you're dragging. Even after resting, your energy's nowhere to be found. That constant, bone-deep fatigue? It's not laziness or lack of sleep. It might be your kidneys stepping out of line. Healthy kidneys produce a hormone called erythropoietin, which tells your body to make red blood cells. But when kidney function drops, EPO production stalls, and that leads to anemia. With fewer red blood cells, less oxygen reaches your muscles and brain. So everything feels harder. Thinking, walking, even just staying awake. Your body's running on empty, and it's not because of caffeine withdrawals or stress. It's because your internal engine, the kidneys, is misfiring. This kind of tired doesn't go away with a nap. It's persistent, draining, and it slowly chips away at your focus and strength. If every day feels like a fight to stay awake, don't ignore it. That kind of exhaustion isn't normal. It's your kidneys waving a red flag you can't afford to miss. Now let's talk about something that your body doesn't hide well. This next sign shows up loud and clear, but only if you know what to look for. Number 4. Feeling faint, dizzy, or weak. Ever feel your knees weak, your hands go clammy, and for a second, it's like gravity's pulling you sideways? That dizzy, faint feeling, it might not be dehydration or skipped meals, it could be your kidneys silently dragging your blood oxygen down. See, when your kidneys slow their production of EPO, the hormone that helps your body make red blood cells, you start running low on oxygen-rich blood. And when oxygen isn't flowing, your brain feels it first. That lightheadedness isn't a passing symptom. It's your body trying to function with less fuel. You might feel weak during the day, lose focus, or even have to sit down just to regain balance. It's like your body is asking for a timeout you didn't plan. When this happens often, it's more than just being tired or hungry. It's a sign your kidneys might be slipping quietly out of sync. Don't wait for a fall to take it seriously. Number 3, feeling very itchy. You scratch and scratch, but there's no rash, no allergy, no bug bite, just this relentless burning itch that won't quit. It creeps across your back, your arms, maybe even your scalp. You try every lotion, change your detergent, and blame the weather, but nothing helps. That constant itch might be coming from the inside out, and your kidneys could be the ones to blame. When your kidneys are functioning the way they should, they act like filters, removing waste and keeping your blood clean. But when they start slacking off, those toxins stay in your system, circulating through your blood and eventually irritating your skin. It's like your body is trying to offload garbage through your pores, and your skin is the one taking the hit. The medical term is uremic pruritus, and it's one of the lesser known but most aggravating signs that something deeper is wrong. And this isn't a once-in-a-while thing. This itch can hit any time, when you're resting, working, or even trying to sleep. It doesn't care about timing. Some people feel it deep under the skin, while others feel like ants are crawling just beneath the surface. Either way, it's not something a shower or cream can fix. It's internal, and it's relentless. So if your skin feels like it's at war with you, and nothing topical brings relief, step back and look inward. That itch could be your kidneys trying to start a conversation long before anything else feels off. Don't ignore it. Your skin is just the messenger. Still with me? Good, because we're not done yet. The next symptom we're digging into is one your body keeps repeating like a broken record, and your kidneys are the ones behind it. Number 2, swollen or puffy face. When you wake up and catch your reflection, your eyes are puffy, your cheeks are a little fuller, maybe even a hint of stiffness in your face. And no, it's not from crying or sleeping wrong. That morning, puffiness might be more than just cosmetic. When your kidneys start to slip, they can't get rid of extra fluid like they used to. Instead of flushing it out, your body holds onto it, and one of the first places it shows, right in your face. This isn't about missing a night of sleep or eating something salty. It's about your kidneys losing control of fluid balance. They're supposed to act like a drainage system, keeping things in check. But when they're overworked or starting to fail, that drainage backs up. That subtle swelling around your eyes, the heaviness in your cheeks, that's your body retaining fluid and your kidneys struggling to manage it. What makes this even trickier is how easy it is to overlook. Swelling in the face can seem like no big deal. But when it starts happening regularly, especially first thing in the morning, it's time to pay attention. That puffiness could be your body's early warning sign, long before pain, fatigue, or other symptoms kick in. If your face is telling you something's off, don't just cover it up with makeup or cold compresses. Listen closely. Your kidneys might be behind the mirror. Number 1, getting up during the night to make urine. You lie down, wrap yourself in the covers, ready to drift off, then boom, nature calls. Maybe once, maybe twice, then again, and suddenly, your restful night feels like a game of musical chairs between your bed and the bathroom. If you're waking up more than once to urinate during the night, don't just shrug it off or blame the water bottle on your nightstand. This could be a silent red flag waving from your kidneys. During the day, they filter your blood, remove waste, and manage fluid. But come night, they slow down so your body can rest. That's why most people sleep through without needing a bathroom break. But when kidney function starts slipping, this cycle breaks down. You might notice that you're producing more urine than usual, or it's looking unusually pale. It could also come with pressure, discomfort, or that can't hold it urgency that hits you in the middle of REM sleep. What's happening behind the scenes? When kidney tissue gets damaged, especially the delicate filtering units, your body starts overcompensating. You might be losing the ability to concentrate urine properly, so more fluid ends up in your bladder, especially when you're lying down and blood flow changes. And if you're already dealing with high blood pressure, diabetes, or other kidney risk factors, this symptom shouldn't be taken lightly. It's one of the earliest, most overlooked signs that your kidneys are struggling in silence. And let's be honest, poor sleep isn't just annoying. It throws off your focus, drains your energy, messes with your appetite, and tanks your mood. Over time, this sleep disruption becomes a vicious cycle, tired during the day, restless at night, and constantly feeling off balance. That's more than an inconvenience. It's your body sending out distress signals from the inside out. So, if your nights are being interrupted more than your phone notifications, it's time to tune in. Your bladder may be the one waking you up, but it's your kidneys behind the scenes, trying to cope with something much bigger. Don't just power through it, address it. Because once your kidneys start changing your nights, your days are next. So, if your body's been sending quiet signals, whether it's changes in your urine, unexpected fatigue, or strange cravings, it might be time to look a little deeper. Your kidneys work around the clock, handling more than just waste removal. They're regulating fluids, producing hormones, balancing blood pressure, and even supporting red blood cell production. But they rarely scream when they're struggling. Instead, they send clues, subtle ones that are easy to miss unless you know exactly what to watch for. What we've covered today isn't just a checklist, it's a wake-up call. Recognizing these signs early can make a huge difference, and no matter how small the symptom may seem, listening to your body is one of the most powerful things you can do. These insights were pulled together from credible sources across health platforms, but every person is unique. Your experience, symptoms, and needs are your own. If anything we talked about felt familiar, don't wait. Reach out to a medical professional. A quick checkup could be all it takes to catch something serious before it becomes permanent. And if you've been feeling off for a while, your kidneys could be the missing piece of the puzzle. This content is intended to guide and inform, not replace the advice of your healthcare provider. Always consult your doctor if you're experiencing discomfort or unusual changes. If this video helped open your eyes, go ahead, hit like, hit subscribe, and share it with someone you care about, because staying informed might just save a life. We hope you take care of your health, listen to your body. We'll see you in the next one with more amazing insights. So don't miss it.